Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, or you could call it Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3 on episode 11. Now, this episode right here was pretty nice, not too bad, and it seems like we're getting towards the end right now, because apparently, I checked on, Mal maybe yesterday or a day before that there's only going to be 13 episodes, and apparently we are on I just finished the 11th episode, and there's only 12 or 13 and 2 more left. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that our buddies, our girls, our heroines are trying to fight Mistress 90 or whatever her name is, and apparently she's summoning something to cover the entire Earth apparently. But we have to it that Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune is holding the barrier, is making a barrier to not let that power flow out, because once Earth is covered by this kind of magic or something, then the Vesselation with Master Pharaoh 90 is complete, and all hell breaks loose, that kind of thing, you know. And we have to it that Mistress 90 or whatever her name is trying to use Hotaru-chan's body to transform, but Hotaru-chan is trying to hold her back. But apparently she tries to use more of the legendary Silver Crystal's power, but Hotaru-chan ends up protecting both Chibi-Usa's soul and this legendary Silver Crystal apparently. But we have to it that Mistress 90 decides to do a dirty move and takes the souls of Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus. Not to mention that they appeared at the beginning of the episode possibly as hosts or sacrifices. To let you know that. Sorry that I forgot to add that detail around the beginning. And eventually we have to it that Hotaru-chan tries to protect them all, but apparently she decides to make one heroic sacrifice, and that's leaving her body and distributing the souls of Chibi-Usa, this legendary Silver Crystal, and the souls of Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus, you know? And apparently, with that intact, Hotaru-chan's body transformed as of now, as she couldn't hold back, since she made a heroic sacrifice in my eyes to save everyone's souls and deliver them back to their bodies, which is pretty heroic if you see it correctly, you know, pretty awesome right there. And Chibi-Usa cried after Hotaru-chan disappeared, because that monster, or Mistress 90, whatever her freaking name is, used her body and transformed into a ugly demon. And apparently we have to it that Chibi-Usa gets ready to fight once more after Momo-chan asked her. But Momo-chan also has some kind of power flowed in him too, and he decided to go join the battle. And everybody ends up trying to push back Mistress 90, that transformed Mistress 90, for trying to grab the Silver Crystal from Sailor Moon. Especially Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter are trying to hold them back, but Chibi-Usa comes in and stops her, which is really ridiculous, because I'm surprised her pink sugar heart attack is managed to send her flying down, you know? But it doesn't matter much. Anyways, as the episode continues, we have to it that Chibi-Usa says that Hotaru-chan gave her life for us, but she lives within our hearts. And therefore, we have to it that Momo-chan shows up and says, you gotta transform into Super Sailor Moon and end this battle before the barrier breaks. And therefore, Sailor Moon grabs her chalice, you know, with the help of everyone else. And Chibi-Usa says she wants to join in the fight and be strong as Sailor Moon, you know. And she has her own chalice, and she transforms into Super Chibi Moon. And therefore, that was pretty interesting, not too bad. And they get ready for the final battle. And previewing the next episode, it looks like it's called Judge. But looking at the preview a little bit, and it shows a spoiler picture, it looks like Sailor Saturn is going to make her appearance. And if you've been looking at things identically and carefully, you should already know who Sailor Saturn really is. So, anyways, they actually gave it out in this episode as well, which Hotaru-chan mentioned that there's something stronger in her existence, you know? So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.